Hey there, fellow travelers. Mark here with Wolters World, and today we're in Granada, Nicaragua. Seriously, my favorite town in Central America. This place is fantastic. It's shockingly awesome how much I've fallen in love with this place. And so, of course, that means today we have 10 things that might shock a tourist when they come to Granada. And the first thing that's going to shock you when you come here are volcanoes. Yes, Nicaragua is full of volcanoes, and here by Granada you can go visit some volcanoes. You could go to the Laguna de Apoyo, which is a lagoon inside of the cauldron of a dormant volcano. Yes, you can go there and swim around and have a great time with the family, though you'll be surprised how much you hate when you go from the water onto the beach, because there's all the stones there that really hurt like hell when you walk on it, but it is so cool. And obviously you can tell by me getting so excited and talking so fast, so I'm going to try to slow down, okay? Another thing with the volcanoes that are so awesome, if you go to the Masaya volcano, you can actually go, and you go at night between 5:30 and 7:30. Yes, you'll wait in line for like an hour to get in on your car, but it's worth it because you go up there and you look down and you can actually see the lava and the magma bubbling up, and if you lean over it, you can actually hear it. Seriously, probably the coolest thing we've done here. That's why it's shock number one, is all the cool volcano stuff you can do here. And I mean, actually you could probably hire a guide and go take you to do some volcano surfing, but here it's more like swim in the volcano cauldron and watch the lava boil up. That is what's so cool. The second thing that'll shock you when you come here is how cute this city is. This is a colonial gem of Latin America. Because you come here, there's amazing churches. La Merced, you can go and see that from the outside. It's beautiful, and you can climb up to the top for a buck to see an outlook. You can see the spires, the cathedral behind me on the Plaza Colón. And the Plaza Colón with all the buildings around it, the architecture, and the colors. All the buildings are so colorful here. It's amazing. The colonial structure of the grid system makes it easy to get around. But you can climb up to the tower, and the tower in the cathedral, yeah, you'll be shocked how small that last little entrance is. I mean, I don't know how I got through there. I remember I went with Caleb and he's like, Dad, I don't think you can go any farther. I'm like, why not? He points, I'm like, oh snap. But I got through. We got through, but that was really cool. But the colonial city here, Guadalupe Church, there's tons of churches, tons of museums to see. San Francisco Museum and Monastery right behind me, you have that. There's a chocolate museum you can go to and do a workshop how you make chocolate. You don't like chocolate, you like cigars? There's a place where you can do workshops on making cigars. There's all kinds of great stuff for that, and it's shocking how many cool things there are to see and do just in the city. Now, the third thing I have that'll shock you when you come here is how cheap it is here in Nicaragua, and Granada too. I mean, we are eating here. We ate on the square, okay? On the square, 7 of us, meal and drink for less than 20 bucks. And the thing is, it's not just that the food is cheap. The sites, except for the chocolate museum, that's kind of pricey. But going on the tours have been really affordable. The hotels have been really affordable. Hassel's been affordable. I mean, everything's really cheap, and it's a good deal when you come here. And you can get your cubetazo when you're on Calle Calzada. That's the pedestrian street. You can go there and you'll drink and eat well there and all kinds of stuff. But I'll talk about the cubetazo later on with another one of the shocks, okay? But seriously, the colonial feel here and the cheapness of it, it's a really great option for people to come here. The fourth shock I have for you is how nice the hotels are here for the prices you pay. I mean, literally, you get really affordable, cheap hotels, and you get a great stay. A lot of them will have pools in there, a nice breakfast. So if you have beans and rice, just know you'll be shocked how much beans and rice you eat here in Nicaragua. So watch our Nicaragua shocks for the beans and rice part, okay? But really, I've seen hotels, hostels, all kinds of stuff. I'm like, wow. I mean, they're really cool. And the people, which is the next shock you'll have, are super nice here. People will come up and talk to us and ask us, and you'll see people that'll come up and say, hey, would you like to sign up for a tour? Would you want to do a city tour? Stuff like that. And you'll talk to them, and you're like, hey, I already signed up for an Isletas tour, okay? So I'm good there. Like, oh, that's cool, have a good time. People have been super nice here, and it is quite helpful. Even when people come, and you might see people, yes, there will be people that will beg and things like that. They've actually been relatively nice too. What I do recommend for the begging kind of ones is if people are trying to sell stuff, buy the stuff they're selling instead of giving them money. If you want to give them 100 Cordobas, the money here, for like a little bracelet, buy the bracelet just to have that, because then that kind of helps out stuff, okay? Now, my sixth shock for you are for those budget conscious drinking travelers is on the Calle Calzada. There are so many insane drink specials. Oh, order 2, pay 1. So like literally we were getting Nica Libres, which is like rum and coke, for like $2.25 for 2, like good ones with lots of rum. I mean, the drink specials on there are crazy, and yes, you'll be surprised how many happy hours are, because happy hour is all the time, it seems like. You can have that, or that's where you have the cubetaza, with your cubetaza, where you cover your table, and basically you get a bucket of beer. So they'll say, pide 6, paga 5. So order 6, get 5 for beers and stuff like that. There's all kinds of great deals on Calle Casada. You can do that. But the thing is, it's not just there. You can eat all around town. For example, going to the Merced Church, and you'll see it. It's kind of the cool outdoor church. You go there and you get a quesillo. Okay, it's a tortilla with cheese and some onion and some spices and crema on it. It comes in a plastic sack, okay? And you eat it that way. It's fantastic. Or have vigorón when you're here. That's a local dish. It's boiled yuca, kind of like a potato, with pork skin and pork meat in it. It's so good. You want to do that for sure. I know I'm putting a lot of stuff in these shocks, but I'm just so happy here. If you can't tell, I mean, Nicaragua has been such a wonderful experience for us, for the whole family, that we want to share with everybody. That's why I'm just so excited to share all these things. Now, the next thing that's going to shock you is when you take the Isletas tour. There's these little islands. We're on Lake Nicaragua, and there's all these little islands you can go through, and you take a boat tour on there, and it's covered because, oh my God, you'll get fried. Look at me, and I was using 70. You go out there and you'll see all these birds, you'll see all these animals, and yes, there's Monkey Island where they'll make you feed the monkey, and he'll eat the cheese and throw the cracker out and stuff like that, and you'll see his big belly. He kind of looks like me, actually. And you have these Isletas tours, and it's great. And if you do it at night when the sun's setting and stuff like that, oh my God, it is just gorgeous to go through there. And you'll be shocked how beautiful it is. And what's shocking is there's actually some bars out there. You can rent your own island for the weekend for a group of people with a pool and drinks and all kinds of stuff. And it is really great. So definitely take that Isletas tour. And that just leads us into, I think this is the 8th thing that'll shock you when you come here, is actually Granada is actually pretty safe. And Nicaragua in general is actually ranked the safest for violent crimes in Central America. I mean, you come here and we're going out at night, we're doing things, and we haven't really felt worried at all. And that's one thing that's fantastic, because those people are really nice. They're really helpful. They'll say, hey, don't go over there, watch out here, because you can pretty much tell where you should go and shouldn't go. But it is a really safe place to go. So we've been here, this is our 4th day here, and we're all like, I don't want to leave. It's so wonderful here, because it really is, for the safety, for the food, for the sights, the outdoor volcanoes, the colonial stuff, the museums. It really is awesome. And our last 2 shocks, number 9, are the bugs. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you, the bugs can be pretty bad here, so make sure you bring some good bug spray. I mean, Liam and I, bugs love us, and they've been eating us alive, okay? So be careful with that. The last shock is how strong the sun is here. Look, you're gonna be going to the Laguna Pollo, the La Pollo Lagoon, and swimming there in the cauldron with the sun coming down on you and the light reflecting back up, and you will get burned, okay? So do be careful. I saw a lot of lobsters out there, including myself, and I've been using 50 SPF on my body and 70 on my face, and it's still getting to me. So make sure you're using that sunblock and putting it on a lot, because that sun is very strong. I do not recommend doing stuff between noon and 2 o'clock, because you will get really hot. I'm filming this at 9 o'clock in the morning, and I'm already getting a little warm, let's say. So do be careful with that sun. But I'll be honest, you'll be shocked how much you love Granada and how much you're gonna love Nicaragua. And what's nice, you have this nice cool breeze every day we've been here, so that's why the wind is a little bit bad on the video. I hope you don't mind, but I had to share how much I love Granada and how much I love Nicaragua. This is a fantastic place. I highly recommend it. You can fly into Liberia and Costa Rica or Managua and come in from either way. There's all kinds of ways to do it, but it is well worth it. So this is one of those, I just made the shocks up while I was here, because literally on these steps, because honestly, after 4 days here, I don't want to leave. It's awesome. Jocelyn's already found a place she wants to buy, so hopefully we'll be back soon. So adios de Nicaragua and adios de Granada. Bye from Nicaragua, and especially goodbye from beautiful, wonderful, awesome Granada. Bye.
So if you liked that video, and I hope you did, you can click the Wolters World logo to subscribe. You can click over here for the next video, or click over here for our newest video. Anyway, bye from Turku, Finland.